character specific. Some of the ones. One of the ones they pointed out is the fact that if you sticky Link's front leg, the shield leg, it'll kill both Kirby and Link. But if you sticky the back leg, it will kill Link. So it's really susceptible to when the where the sticky is placed, how it is. Like, there's some shenanigans involved with it, they're saying. But the fact that you can come down with that for free and just delete is hysterical to me. Because basically what happens is when Kirby throws, the Cypher or the C4 gets transferred to the other player. But because Kirby is in the throw animation, he's going to have throw armor the entire way up. So it'll switch it, break the throw. Kirby will take no damage, and of course you're already disappeared above the screen, and it will just zero stock the other player.
Yeah, I mean, you'd think that that'd already be a setup if Kirby didn't have that throw armor. You know, people would use those in those.
Oh, for sure.
In those
you saw in Brawl
situations. Yeah,
where it was just you would just stock trade at that point. I think Meta Knight and Kirby could do it in Brawl as well, but I don't know how. I never watched or played Brawl, so forgive me if I'm misspeaking on that. I apologize. I know Omni was the mind behind it with the Meta Knight Snake setup.
Yeah, but you know, there's always going to be shenanigans with, like you said, with that Kirby on the stage. We'll see if they can pull that off again, or maybe something new they got in the pocket.
Yeah, MYRAN has had none of that. He saw Snake jump down, and he's like, wait, I'm grabbing him.
Yeah, no, you keep that C4 in your pocket, buddy.
And so they were telling me the footstool stuff they were doing earlier is actually just on fast fallers. And so like that's very specific for Goku to be able to do.
Yeah, no, probably not going to be the case with a Shulk and an Olimar on the screen. So let's see what else they can pull out. You know, EVILGOKU, very experienced with that. Kirby definitely is prepared for these.
Yikes! That was almost off the top already.
Yeah, that was scary. MYRAN just content to. Oh my gosh, that must have been the blue up throw at that point. And again, oh my, double up throw.
Cleaning up shop, baby.
He knew it percent. He knew the order. He was ready, but the forward tilt not quite gonna do it. MYRAN hold on to that stock.
Yeah, a little surprising to see that last as long as it does. Of course, you see him pop the shield art there.
Yeah, shield art definitely a well talked about move in among Ultimate players, but it comes in clutch. You know, it does its job. It does its job. It's got its fallback. You know, you can melt it with some jabs, but it's hard. You know, in the middle of a combo, it can be pretty devastating.
This is their best chance at some shenanigans here. What you got?
Uncivil just content to wait for someone to come his way for his sword to just pull him out of the water.
Well, you see Goku with it. He's just got to get a grab now.
Yeah, Uncivil already at 170. Oh, there it is. There it is.
That's stock.
Yeah, MYRAN already on his last stock. And luckily Uncivil was able to hold on to that first stock for a while, but finally gets it taken out. But did his job in holding the stocks. Probably the...
You gotta wonder if they're gonna opt for like smaller stages in the counterpick play against this team right here, because like, if you lock down how much space they have, it's gonna be really hard for them to get that setup going.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, managed to trip the.
Got him.
Trip the Shulk, but oh.
Oh, all right.
See you later, Snake. At that point. Yeah, Vinny just using that dash tag to.
You're not gonna gimp Shulk like that.
Nope. Shield Monado art out again. Probably wants to hold on to that as much as he can, just to beef it up, beef up all the percent he can. And Tampa team off the stage at this point. Big and
wow, it's called out the upbeat from that position too. Great stuff from MYRAN.
They were ready.
That can be a little bit tricky. You can kind of mix up where Kirby goes, and MYRAN was just ready for it. Called it out immediately.
Yeah, that was huge. I mean, Uncivil did such a good job holding those stocks and, you know, pouring out the damage while not getting beat down himself too much. You know, stuck with the shield now for a while just to give MYRAN the chance to take those stocks and rack up that damage to give them that big lead they had. And sure enough, the game one victory was the result of that. Obviously deliberating there. Like you said, they might be thinking about stages at this point.
I'm banning as many big stages as I can against this team.
Yeah.
I'm not having it. I'm not having it.
I want to get in their face at that point.
But then I mean, it's this stage lineup. It's impossible to ban all the big ones.
Yeah, that's there. A lot of them, you know, Not the biggest stage diversity, but we got some.
Legalized WarioWare.
There you go. That's the true pinnacle of diversity.
Make Incineroar viable. Legalized WarioWare. Not that it would just get banned every single time, anyways.
Yeah, the Insta WarioWare bans. They're really thinking though. They're
Town and City.
Yeah, settled on Town and City.
You gotta wonder, like, because you're probably banning Battlefield. You're probably banning probably FD at that point, and then it's just like, all right, well, Town and City, I guess, the other giant stage.
Right.
Gotta love the stage list.
Pick your poison at that point. But yeah, I mean, it was MYRAN just really popped off there in those last few stocks to seal them away, and it looked like they managed to get the up throw shenanigans at least once that game, but they're gonna need a little more than that to take out this crew. So let's see what changes they can make here in game 2.
Will they go for it immediately? Yes, they will. No, great grab there from MYRAN. Not having it.
That's the problem. Is once you do it once, people are ready for it. You know they were hearing about it.
Yeah, so almost to an extent, you have to beat them on your own merit to an extent. We'll see how well they are capable of doing that, though.
All right. EVILGOKU just rolling away from that Olimar. He said, no thank you.
Wow, MYRAN going all the way up. He gets the up B into the up air there, I believe. Great stuff taking Goku off the top, and that's the thing. Kirby is a liability against characters like Shulk and against characters like Olimar that have that immense kill power and that immense knockback.
Yeah, some of those Pikmin can just delete these lighter characters, as we saw there. And Uncivil definitely lost his first stock a little earlier than the last game this time, so maybe we can see that help improve the result. But Green team still with the lead, or Red team with the lead, I'm sorry.
See VINNY holding on to the stock as long as possible, going for that up B aerial again in the blast zone, trying to take out VINNY G this time.
Oh wow, using the Pikmin to just block that down B from Kirby. Said, I don't want any of that. Not 127. Some down throw conversions there between the team, but yeah, you know, Goku and VINNY are just trying to see VINNY's holding on to these stocks, but it's so hard for Goku with this damage poured on him. But solid back there on the platform.
We're looking at about 2 minutes in here, and VINNY's still holding on to this first stock. MYRAN just getting up his now.
Oh, the double with the yellow Pikmin, and that definitely does it for that first stock from VINNY. But
yeah, unfortunately the hitbox got extended there because he connected with Goku, and then VINNY just fell victim to it.
All right, Goku taking out that second stock from Uncivil, so keeping it fairly close here. Even in stock counts, though, it's going to be a task for Goku to hold on to this last stock.
Quick 40% there from VINNY onto Uncivil. Woo!
Oh man! And there's the stock trade, or the stock steal for Green team now on their last winners bracket stocks here. Oh, he got some shenanigans, and there it goes.
He got him with the airspeed on too. It got him out of his second jump. All right.
Oh, the back air.
Hold on.
Uncivil's back air took out MYRAN, and now Green team just like that, back in a position to bring it to game 3.
Do we see him set up? Do we see him just try to beat him normally?
You know they want it. But they're both at high enough percents for it to be scary, especially if Schultz gets the smash art out. Well, I mean, obviously, Snake heavy enough to beef through some hits, but it'll be scary stuff for Goku.
I wonder if it just doesn't work on Schultz, maybe.
It might not. Oh, no, that was scary. That's the last thing you want in this situation.
Uncivil taking every single individual brain cell he can from the rest of the Sulks to try to figure out this 2v1.
Just powering through it. I mean, he's brought them both to percents to make it.
Oh, no!
But no, that's no good.
Oh, and the C4 on himself!
Oh,
MYRAN, how do you pop off from that, bro? How do you fist pump from that? Like Like, he won, and he won the 2v1, and that was sick, but, like, it was off of the site. It was off of the C4.
No, that was so
but
sad.
yes, I mean, sick gameplay there from Uncivil, you know, living as long as possible on it, and then VINNY unfortunately ending his own stock there. And
as well as his teammates.
That's tough.